Yo, this isn't so much a mini lesson, this video, as it is inspiration while you write. So in the packet, this is page 27 after the personal narrative that was entitled English. This one's called Girl Fight, and it's about the crudeness, particularly of boys in this case, but just the crudeness of having bad judgment when you're younger. A good one though. It's a good one. It's harsh, but good. Something maybe you might even experienced. The Chicken Whisperer is unique in that the personal narrative isn't so much about the person who writes in this case. So in this case, Doug Lawson's not necessarily the main character in this personal narrative. It's more about, well, you can see from the first sentence, back when our oldest son was a girl, it's about his child. It's short too. It's a good one though. It's inspiring. Slapstick is also kind of harsh, but it takes on like this sort of humorous tone. The first sentence is serious. I don't remember every beating mom gave us, but Thaddeus and his brothers, just remember that they named all of mom's moves when she hit them after all-star wrestling moves. You know, there's the half suplex, the full suplex, there's the spine buster, the wrist lock, and it kind of goes back and forth between trying to laugh things off and also realizing the severity or even the seriousness of a situation. So those three. Oh, here's another one. I like this one too. The reason why I really like this one is that the girl who wrote it, Isabel, she wrote this memoir as an 8th grader. And this one is about the death of a grandfather. And it combines two moments so that one moment plays off of another moment, and they belong together. But it's really well done. Last but not least, in the packet here, this is another one. It reminds me of, but different, but it still reminds me of The Pie. And this one goes through a number of the Write Like a Pro examples, key phrases, vivid vocabulary, vivid verbs, similes, metaphors, strong dialogue, and you can see there's some notes all throughout. But the heist is also quite good if you're looking for some inspiration while you write. And quite honestly, you almost have to read while you write just so that you can get away from your own writing, experience what other people are doing, and it allows you to move forward a little bit easier, especially once you return. In the personal narrative folder, I've also included a number of audio stories. Most of them come from either The Moth, which is a great podcast if you're not currently listening to it and you really like storytelling, and some of them also come from This American Life, which you can also get as a podcast. It's great storytelling. My First Day with the Yankees by Matthew McGaw is about a boy who makes his way into being the bat boy for the New York Yankees. It's a fantastic story. He does a good job of telling it. Binary Love is about a computer programmer who's kind of, I guess she considers herself to have a nerdy personality. Her ability to find someone who she can identify with and love. And a lot of these are about love. In fact, this one, Curbside Crush, is about a boy, Moses Storm, who grows up in a poor family, and they don't pick garbage, but they take things from other people and then fix them up and sell them. And he happens to fall in love with somebody. Curbside. Texas Dad is about a tough Texas dad who kind of is protective of his daughter. And this last one by Mike Birbiglia, he's a very popular comedian, he talks about his first kiss. It's entitled First Contact, and these come as audio. So if you click on one, you can see that Mike Birbiglia's is 14 minutes long.
We begin our show today with this story from Mike Birbiglia.
This one's from This American Life.
Nothing explicit happens here at all, but...
So I wasn't gonna make out with anyone, and I was fine.
Yeah. I don't know how else you can listen to them. You could probably download them. Who knows? But yeah, they are. They're just MP3s. So you could probably download them and listen to them elsewhere. So those are some possibilities for inspiration while you write. Some audio and some other personal narratives that maybe you haven't explored that are in the packet. Enjoy.